Hey, John, what's up, man?
What is up, Eric?
Not a whole lot, man. So we got another good one today. FTR.
Ooh, okay.
So we got Adam MacDonald versus Alan Temke. Alan Temke is the current Texas State long range champion, and of course, Adam MacDonald is the from Canada. They're used to pair firing all the time. I know Adam's a pretty good shooter. He travels. He goes to Bisley, and so he travels a lot for pair fire shooting. So I think it's going to be a good one.
They're all good ones, right?
I know, but I think this one has the potential for being a great one. How about that?
Yeah. Okay, I'll take that. Yeah, I'll take that for sure.
Explain the rules, please, for our viewers that have possibly never seen one of these videos before.
Yeah, hey, if this is your first match, the V squared is a pair-fired match where all that matters is the person you're shooting against. So it is a double elimination. Everybody starts out, without a loss. If you lose, you go down to the loser's bracket. I'll call it that now. And you have one more chance to make it all the way through to the end. When you're shooting, it's pair-fired. So somebody's going to take a shot. The other person's going to tell what the shot was. There's an acknowledgement, and then now that starts a 45-second clock for the other shooter, and you work your way back and forth. Some important things to remember: that the clock is not optional. Like it's how the match is shot. So if you go to one of these matches, you can't just say to your partner, "Hey, how about we just forget about the timer and we'll just take our shots when we want to." Like, that's not how this kind of stuff works. So, and a lot of these shooters are used to doing this pair firing. So you're going to see a lot of this cadence going on.
Correct. Also, it is being shot at 1,000 yards. Yep. The 5 ring is 1 MOA. The V ring is half MOA. So keep that in mind when you're watching these matches, because the target's that big, the 5 ring. The V ring is literally that size. So keep that in mind, because they'll hit it so many times that you're thinking they're shooting at 500 yards. They're not. Right. The match is at Bayou Rifle Club in Houston, Texas, and that's all I can tell you. It's the winds are tricky, and we have
some amazing sponsors too. I mean,
correct.
Amazing sponsors.
Correct. So our sponsors, Vitavori is our lead sponsor. Vitavori makes some of the best powders in the world. I use them. John, you use Vitavori powders as well. The other one is Borden Accuracy. Borden Accuracy, they make, again, some of the best actions in the world. I make my actions on my rifles are Borden actions. Yours too, John. And you will see them on the podium often. Also, Precision Pay. Precision Pay is a Second Amendment friendly payment processor. If you go to my website, to our store, you will see the Precision Pay option there. If you guys are in the business of having an online store that is firearms related, you'll see how, I'm sure you know how tough it is to find a payment processor. Well, Precision Pay is that. They are a Second Amendment friendly payment processor. Brux barrels, again, talking about podium, you will always see Brux barrels on the podium. They are the most popular barrels at these competitions, and they're there for a reason. They are super, super good stuff. I use them, been using them for a decade now. And also Sebrest. Talk about another powerhouse in the F-class world and bench rest. Sebrest are, again, plentiful. You go to an F-class match, probably 90% or more of the front rest and bipods you're going to see there are Sebrest. So again, these are our sponsors. Very thankful for them for supporting the sport and supporting the V2 finale. And support them. And that's all I got to say, man. I'm ready to watch this match.
Yeah, who do we got?
Adam MacDonald and Alan Temke. Wake up, John. All right, here we go.
Timing's everything.
Alan Temke is the current F-class long-range champion for Texas. He was crowned at this very same range, so he knows this range. And Adam MacDonald, he is obviously the inventor of the shot marker, and he's also an avid competitor, and he's a good one. So he's here competing against Alan. And talk about Seb bipods. That's what Alan is shooting right there.
Yeah. Yeah, joypod.
So they get 2-siders convertible. That means they get the option to convert them both or just the last one. Alan just shot a 4, so I'm pretty sure he's not going to be converting that.
Yeah, not with the conditions out there.
Now, you will notice a difference in style. Adam MacDonald there, he will dial his wind for every shot, where Alan will hold on target. Alan will use the rings on target to compensate. He kind of does Kentucky windage, but it's going to be interesting to see Adam just click his scope. And
yeah,
that's
it's
going to give us
definitely
an
a different
indicator.
style.
Yeah, it's definitely going to give us an indicator of what he's doing.
Yeah, Adam's also using, you'll see him writing, he's using a thing that he has, it's called like, what is it, a plotomatic or something. And so he's making constant notes to the last shot, where the hold was, and then he's going to be dialing off of that. He's got a little slide rule, basically, that's going to give him the new hold based on the last hold.
Right. And, the difference is Adam shoots pair fire all the time, whereas Alan shoots string fire the majority of the time. So I think the advantage, again, this is a tough one because I believe experience-wise on pair fire, the advantage goes to Adam. But Alan is the newly crowned champion at this very range. But he's a string fire guy. So I think it's going to be pretty even.
Yeah, it's also interesting to note that neither one of them are using a spotting scope, so they're both getting all of their information either through the rifle scope or just visually on the flags there.
Uh-oh. So Alan obviously converted the second sider, but he came back and put a 4 out there on the left.
Yeah.
Now Adam has shot 2 4s. Again, they don't count because they're siders. Obviously, he's not taking them. So his very first shot for score is coming up. This one counts whether he wants it or not. The next one.
Definitely taking his time.
Uh-oh. Now, Alan being a string fire guy, I bet you, well, my guess is that he's going to shoot faster than Adam.
Yeah.
And, he might start to get a bit impatient.
Oh.
I would assume. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just, but again, it's you against your competitor, nobody else. And that itself can be a strategy. If you know your shooter likes to go fast, slow him down. If they want to go slow, maybe you could try to speed them up, kind of get them out of their element.
Yeah, and we talk about this on some of the other videos, but there's different strategies on how to do that because Alan obviously knows where he had his last hold. He know it was an X. He's going to watch the conditions. He's going to look for changes. He's probably got a hold in mind. As soon as Adam's score comes up, if it matches what he thinks Adam was expecting for an impact, let's say a 5 or a V, then Alan's probably going to take the hold that he's expecting, or he might, kind of dope off that a little bit if it's wildly upwind or downwind.
Yeah, I noticed Alan kind of looking at Adam. You can tell Alan's starting to get a bit impatient. And this is part of the game.
As long as Adam doesn't exceed his 45 seconds.
Correct. It's okay. Uh-oh.
So it's important to note that during the entire match, when you're in pair firing, if somebody exceeds that 45-second time frame, they are given a warning, and it can, on a next penalty, result in a loss of a point.
In the meantime, Alan just lost it way out there. So Alan's hit V4, V4.
Yeah. We'll see if Adam centers up. No, he's out there a little bit.
Well, I think he compensated off of Alan's. I mean, he's still safe. I think he figured what would put him safe, and then gave it a bit more just for insurance purposes.
Yeah.
Now the flags, they're a bit stronger from the left last time Allen shot, and now they one come from the right. Oh yeah, he centered up there.
Yeah, I mean, you look, the second flag down on the left is kind of whipping from the left all the way to the right, off and on. The flag on the front right is kind of moving back and forth. I mean, it's definitely shifting out there.
And that's what makes it tough. It's not that it's very windy, it's that it's variable. It switches back and forth. And those flags, as you can see, some of them are going right, some are going left. So you have to really be on your toes. And this is only a one-way target at 1,000 yards. It's not easy, as you can see.
Oof. Yeah, and one of the things you've talked about in your videos, and I know we've seen it plenty of times, is that a lot of people come out and they go, oh, well, it's not that windy, it's got to be easy to shoot. And that's not the case. Like, this is actually, in some cases, trickier than if there was a very strong, solid condition coming from one direction or the other.
Correct. It's the inconsistency of it that makes it tough.
Wow.
Islands out the other side.
Boy, V4, V4, V4.
So that means the next one's going to be a V from Allen. Now, does Adam have a pattern? 4, 5, 5, 4. You would think this would be a 5, 5. Yeah.
Yeah, 5, 5. As if they're trying, right?
I know. So I'm going to say he's going to, based on that shot, I'm going to say Adam's going to hit a 5 to the right.
To the right, yeah. I agree with you.
Yeah, because he would go to center and then give it a little more right, based on what I've noticed him doing on his previous shots. There it is. Give it a little more right. Yeah. Not too much. All right, let's see if it goes 5 to the right. Nope.
Oh. Good call.
Up.
Yep, centered out. Boy, these flags are they're just moving enough that, like,
well, I mean,
that's one side of the 10 to the other.
Well, look at the left flags are going left to right, and the right flags are pushing left.
Yeah.
It's tough. I imagine they're relying a lot on Mirage at this point.
Oh, see what Allen pulls. Ooh.
Just shaking his head because it's tough.
Yeah, he blew his pattern.
We both did.
Man.
Now, Alan Tampke, keep in mind, he is the current long-range state champion. He won this match a few weeks ago. So he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
And it's still frustrating. Because
for sure.
You know what I mean? It's like, okay, I know what's going on here. He puts a big fat 4 out there. And then he puts a 4 on the other side. In the meantime, Adam seems to have found
centered up. Yeah. And the other thing is you'll notice Adam's, wiping down his forehead and stuff. And, the conditions were, it was 90-ish degrees out with somewhere around 70 to 80% humidity, depending on the time of day. I mean, it was not fun, and it was exponentially worse laying on the ground down there.
It was fun. All right, so Allen got a 5 now.
Yep.
He's starting to center up, but he's falling behind. Well, he's 2 points behind.
Yeah.
But he's ahead on the V count.
Huh. And Adam, it's if you don't know how people do it, and you don't understand, it's nerve-wracking watching Adam just finger that scope as much as he has. It's tense.
For sure. What is he? Another thing I've noticed, Adam doing? Is does he zoom in or out, or does he adjust the parallax? What is he doing?
I think he's zooming in and out to see something like mirage or flags or something. And I mean, I've never seen a zoom ring move that fast, but man, he just whips that thing.
Yeah, look at him. Look at him. He's doing that right now.
Yeah, there he goes. He's in, out, in, out. Just he's working something with that.
Or maybe the focus. I don't know. He's doing something.
Yeah, his index finger's up on a control though, so that's why I think it's the zoom.
Yeah, he's got a throw lever. It looks like a focus, but he may have adapted a throw lever for something else. Yeah. Either way, he's looking at something, and so far, it's been working slightly better than Alan's technique.
So, as somebody, you've shot a lot of pair firing, so. If you're in Alan's situation and you want to shoot fast and it's your style, like how do you tell yourself, like what do you do in that 45? If Adam's taking all 45 seconds, what's like a little tip for somebody if they're in that situation to kind of get them through that 45 seconds without losing focus?
Well, just keep looking at the wind. Focus on reading the wind, reading the mirage, and just stay focused. When they shoot, if you want to shoot fast, which is kind of like what Alan's doing. He's ready to go. Yeah. And even then, he kind of hesitates a little because it's tough. I'm gonna say just stay focused on the conditions. Have something to occupy your mind.
So do you keep a running total in your head? Left 1, left 1.5, left 2, left 1, left 2?
No, I just keep my last hold in my head, and then I just keep telling myself more or less are the same.
Okay. I know people do it a little bit differently. Some people keep a running total. Some people do like you do. Alan's nice and centered up. Yeah.
Well, Alan's done. He's got a.
Oh, that's right.
He's down 4 with 5 Vs. His V count is really strong. Now, Adam has 2 more shots to go, but he's ahead by 1 point. So he needs to get 2 5s and he wins.
Yeah.
If he gets a 4, he loses because he doesn't have the V count. There's 1.
Oof.
He needs a. If he hits a 4, he loses. All he needs is a 5 to win. There he goes.
And he followed that one up compared to how he was shooting. He followed that one up pretty quickly.
So he.
Yeah.
Good job.
So he won.
Yeah.
Adam won by a point.
Yeah.
I have Adam winning that stage. Yep.
Wow. That was, he only won by 1 point. That was way tighter than I anticipated.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. So Adam just shot his first shot.
And it's been, probably 10 or 15 minutes. Conditions have changed a little bit.
Wow.
Another thing to note is the competitors are using the same rifle. So one of the rules is that you need to be using the same rifle through all of the stages in a match. So
look at that. He put a big fat 3 out there.
yeah.
I think he held that center. He had to. Which, if you're Alan, you can use that information for your advantage.
Dope off it a little.
Yeah, because you have to look at it and go, well, that's 1 MOA. So, he had to hold center. There's no other way that he hit out there. The wind's coming from the left. He hit right on the 1 MOA line,
Yeah. So
okay,
Alan
that's
might have
1 MOA.
went a little heavy.
Right. But you know what I mean? It's information that's out there. You have mirage, you have wind flags, and you have your opponent's target. Sometimes they all lie to you, but you have to use them the best way that you can.
Let's see what this one gets him.
Okay, Alan. Alan's dying to put in the middle right now.
Yeah. He's saying something.
Now, keep in mind, these are 308s. So, they're not as
First on.
they're not as precise as an F open rifle, even though some of them can be. So the dispersion is going to be a bit larger. So it's that in itself makes it tricky. The bullet's slower, so the wind's going to act on it more than than an open rifle. So there's a lot. Plus, they're shooting off a bipod.
Yeah, yeah, and you were pointing out the different bipods. So the thing for people to understand is Alan is using a joypod, so he has a joystick to make adjustments. Adam is using a squeeze bag, essentially. I mean, it's a proper F-class bag, but he's using a little bit of that bag to help with adjustments because he doesn't have a joystick on his pod. So definitely two different styles of TR shooting here.
Now, Adam also has a chassis, which is not very common in F-class, whereas Alan has a conventional stock.
Yeah.
5. Oh yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
They both appear to be playing the same game they were playing last time. Alan's going to be a little quicker, and Adam's definitely taking his time.
Oh,
4.
my goodness.
2 on.
I expect that's where he was holding. He's probably holding out there, and he just went where he was holding.
Yeah.
Because the wind's not going to the right. It's not going left to, it's not going right to left.
Right.
So I think.
Yeah, and it's man, it's amazing how fast some of those changes can come out.
Now it looks like it's way out there. It's only out there 3/4 MOA.
I know, but to us, it's way out there.
Well, I mean, it on target it appears to be that way, but I'm pointing that out for the viewers so that they understand that even when they seem like they missed a shot drastically, they only missed it by 7.5 inches.
Right, that's a good point. See if Alan can recover here.
5.
All right. There's Adam going back into his.
He's going to get a lot of
presumably.
questions about that. After this video, he's going to get a lot of questions about about what he's doing there.
Yeah.
So
He's
he
checking his
looks at the scope.
plot-o-matic.
Yep, he looks at the plot. Dials the scope. Closes the bolt. He double checks. I expect him to look at the plot-o-matic now. If he's doing the same system. Yep, there it goes. There it is.
And he's back
Dial.
again.
And it's ready to go.
Boy, he took some time on that one. I don't have a timer up, but it's definitely close.
Thank you.
Now, again, it's just, I wonder if their scores wouldn't be higher if they shot faster. 'Cause, you're exposed to the wind less. I mean, that's why string fire scores are higher than pair fire scores. Now, as I say that, the guy that's shooting slower is beating the guy that's shooting faster. So, again, I'm just wondering. But I believe what's hurting Alan is the fact that Adam is shooting so slow, and Alan is used to shooting fast.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know. These are just observations that I'm making, but I don't know if they're accurate.
Alan's kind of slowing down on this one now.
Well, yeah, you can't fall too far behind. He's already a point behind. 2 points behind.
Man. And Allen's halfway done. I mean, he's only got 5 shots left, so
Exactly.
that's a tough
the other
position.
thing. These are short matches, 10 shots.
Yeah.
So you better have gotten as much as you could, because they're going to go by fast.
Yeah, I mean, these are sprints for sure, and you can't stumble much and come out ahead.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. I mean, Allen still has the only V on the board, so that's good for his side.
It is. I mean, he's still a point behind, but he's ahead on the V count by 1.
Yeah.
By 100%, I guess.
Yeah. Not that he doesn't always, but he really needs a 5 or a V here to really feel like he's got it. There it goes.
There it is. Now he just increased his V count. He doubled his V count in one
Yeah.
shot.
So, yeah.
Again, he's still a point behind, but that puts him in a good position, because if Adam was to hit another 4, all of a sudden he's behind. Here we go. He dialed, he put in an extra click to the right from whatever his hold was.
Thank you.
He can't find the V rainbow. Which, if he was to hit 2 Vs in a row, that all of a sudden that puts him 2 points ahead. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's still 1 point, but if he was to hit a 4, he would still be safe. And 4s are coming by more often than Vs for him. So
Where is this? Okay.
5.
Allen's staying in it.
It's tough though, like when you're one, you have to keep shooting as good as you can, obviously, and 2, you need somebody to make a mistake to stay alive, and that's never a fun position to be in. None of these guys want to give up control to the other shooter. They want to be in the driver's seat.
There it is. That shows you the pressure. You know what I mean? There's stress. He's stressed out, and they both are. Heck, I'm stressed out just watching this match, trying to figure out what's going to happen, because, I mean, it's a one MOA target. A lot of people say, well, it's one MOA. No,
Yeah.
At 1,000 yards, one MOA is tiny. Especially when if you lose, like Adam, he just needs to win this one, he's done. Whereas if he loses, that means he has to shoot another match against Allen, and in which case Allen will have the momentum, right? So he doesn't want to lose the momentum. Oh my God!
What?
Oh my God!
Oh,
I mean, but look at those flags. Now, again, this goes back to, had he not waited so long?
man.
Wow. And all of a sudden he's behind.
But let's talk about Allen. Allen's had to wait. I mean, that was a long time for Adam to take his shot. Allen probably had a thought in his head like, hey, I know where my next shot's going to be. And then he sees that deep 3 and he's
Allen,
like...
yeah, I don't think so. See, he knows, again, he's a champion. He knows how to read the wind. He probably saw a pickup. If I'm in Allen's shoes and Allen's watching, he saw the pickup, and now he's wondering, I wonder if he's going to catch this, or if, I wonder if he saw it or not. And then when he shoots the 3 out there, he's like, he missed it. Now, based on the fact that Allen's taking this long, he probably doesn't know where to hold either, because typically I'll be like, there's a pickup. I wonder if he's going to see it. 3, he missed it. I know where to hold. Boom, right? It's a confirmation. But Allen right now is going, oh crap, where did that come from? What's out there?
Yeah.
So, yeah. But, you know, in reality, Allen just needs a 4. You know what I mean? Like, just
Which
don't
is such
shoot
a
3.
weird thing to say.
Well, it's, you know, it's not weird. It's if you're trying to win, right? Safe sided. It's like, okay, I don't need it. Just don't shoot a 3. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't go too bold to where you blow a 4 out or a 3 out to the left. But I mean, all of a sudden your target just got way bigger. And I know he's trying to hit 5s or Vs, but if you think about it mathematically, all he needs is a 4 to stay in the fight.
Mm-hmm. Because he's got the V count. I mean, hands down, he's got the Vs right now. So
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying on hitting a 4.
yeah. Yeah. No, it's a really good point for people that are listening.
He hit a 5.
Oh, look
which
at
is
that.
Better.
I got to give you a 45-second warning. Okay.
Okay, so you weren't the RO. The one time that Allen took his time, the RO jumped all over his case. That one time.
Oh man. There's no love for the ROs, let me tell you.
I just found that funny. Allen's probably going, really? One time?
And it's, I mean, look, as match director, I try to stay as impartial as I can, but
No, Adam's
I don't remember what happened, but I gotta believe Adam's gonna get a warning here too soon, because oh,
There's a V. Now they both have slowed down drastically. That tells
Yeah.
you the conditions have gotten worse.
yeah. Yeah, because we got 2 shots left. Allen's got the point and a V, so I mean he's back in the driver's seat for the moment.
Oh, he was.
Oh,
Still has the V count.
still has the V count. Let's see how fast Adam shoots here, if he takes his normal cadence or.
Yeah, he shot a little quicker.
That was quick.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Even
oh!
he's
Did you hear
smiling.
him?
Yeah. He's
Come on.
Yeah. You know why? Because he was 100% certain
Yeah.
that he was going to get it in there. That's why he shot faster. Here comes Allen. Allen needs a 5 or a V. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Where are we
man.
at?
Well,
Where are we
there's
at?
no way for Adam to win.
Yeah, there is.
At
I guess I need a V.
Yeah. He needs a V.
he could tie. He could tie right
could
now.
tie.
Yeah. He could tie.
See, Adam's doing math about the score. But wouldn't you want to hit a V every time? He hits a
Isn't
V.
that what you always say? Nobody tries to shoot nobody tries
Yeah.
to shoot a 4.
He hits a V, they tie, they go to sudden death. If he hits anything other than a V, he loses. And he's
5-inch circle. 5-inch
Yeah,
circle.
he needs
at
to hit a
1,000
5-inch
yards.
circle at 1,000 yards. That's
That's all he
what's
has to
going
do,
on.
Eric.
Yeah, that's it. Oh man, he can't make up. He gave it another click left.
There it goes. It's V or bust.
Well, got it.
Oh,
Good match.
Wow,
man.
he missed it by like an inch. Another
So there you
click,
go. You got 2 stages in a row decided by a point and a V.
Another click would have gotten it. My goodness. All right, this is the decider.
3.
Oh,
Oh my God, and Allen starts with 3.
that's what Adam did on the last stage after winning.
I think he held center. That's all I can tell. I mean, there's no other. There's nothing else. Or he hit. Yeah. Now, it's been 10, 15 minutes since they shot last. So. But yeah, the wind is definitely coming from the left.
Bang. That V's meaningless if you can't hit another 5 or V after it, though.
Yeah. To convert the ciders.
Because really, I mean, like going into the third stage, like that's a really good way to go into a third stage if you can convert those 2 ciders.
Oh, okay. So
Man.
Alan shot a 3 out to the right, low. Now he hit a 4 out to the left, low.
And he's getting up. Tuner.
I don't know what he's doing.
He's flagging it.
He's not liking what he's seeing at all.
Okay.
Yeah, so Adam lost that V. He didn't lose it. He just couldn't take advantage of it because obviously he's not going to convert the second 4. All right, so neither of them get to convert the ciders.
Yeah, they're both starting off at 1.
And this one's for score. Let's see what Alan learned. Oh, no.
I just wonder what Alan was going to do because he had a plan. He got up, he flagged his gun, and as soon as Adam shot, yeah.
Now this gives you an insight as to what's going on in the shooters' minds, right? He obviously didn't like his ciders. They didn't go where he was expecting them to go.
Yeah,
he's like, now what? I think he was going to change the tuner. He changed his mind. Yeah. He got back behind the gun. I don't even know that he made an elevation change. And now elevation-wise, he's good. But he's off to the left.
Let's see if Adam recovers from his 4. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Adam's off to a good start.
This is, there's definitely matches we call where, people are missing wind or this or that a lot more, but this is a nuanced match. Like, as we've watched these 3 stages, I mean, the flags are a lot of little nuances compared to a lot of other matches. That left side flag's picking up. I mean, that's picking up. One on the right's picking up now.
Yeah, it's definitely coming from the left stronger.
And I mean, we all know shooting in a tailwind or any version of a tailwind is always the most treacherous because of mathematics. Wow.
Can you explain that, John?
Well, it's basically trigonometry, and there's a lot of. Are we being serious?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people who come into this sport and they think that a tailwind is the easiest thing to shoot in, or a headwind for that matter, same thing. But because they think, oh, there's no wind, like it's the easiest thing. If I know the wind's coming at me or it's coming from behind me, all I have to do is hold center. And if it is truly coming from directly behind you, then sure, you're right. But you have to remember, because of how trigonometry works, the more you come off of center from either the left or right side, or from a headwind off center, left or right, it actually is worth more in value than the same degree coming from a full value side wind. And so it doesn't take much. If you're holding dead center on a perfect headwind and it moves, I forget what the number is, but let's call it 5 degrees. It's enough to put you like almost out at what would be the 3 ring here. And then if it just moves back the other side 5 degrees, suddenly now you're on a 3 on the other side of the target. So a very little amount of wind movement left or right of center is a huge difference on target compared to what a full value crosswind would be. So it's very, 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 very tough to shoot a switchy head or tailwind 100%.
In the meantime, Alan got up there, and I believe he turned his tuner.
Yeah. Oh. And the last thing I'll throw in on that, and it's one of the reasons we always talk about the difference in pair firing, is that when you and I are string firing, we have 30 minutes. And so if there is a head or tailwind, a lot of times we'll pick a side to shoot on. The flags are on the left side of the pole right now. That's our condition. They don't have that luxury here, right? So they have to decide how much on each side of the pole are these flags worth, and so that's where you're getting a lot of these rapid changes on left and right board.
Yeah, they can't wait. You know, they have 45 seconds. Well, Adam has 45 seconds. Alan gets barked at.
Man, you're not gonna let that go, are you?
But yeah, they have 45 seconds. Now look at this flag in the front on the right side.
Yeah.
It's standing up. Now
Meanwhile,
look at the second flag on the left is going right to left.
yeah. Yeah.
Meanwhile, the third flag on the left is going right. I think here I would hold right, based on what I'm looking at. And Adam, that's why he's taking a long time, because he's going, man, I've been holding left this whole time. And now, you know, if you look at the second flag on the right, it's kind of wanting to go right. So, see where he held. I don't know where he held, but he got it.
Okay. And you might have also noticed the front left flag for all of Adam's shot was wrapped up. So, you know, there's times where you might be looking at a flag and you're like, this is the flag that's telling me what I need to know. And it just happens to get wrapped up during your shot.
Yeah. Well, once Alan made his tuner adjustment, he's hit all V's in a row. So, whatever he did is working. So he's ahead because, you know, they're tied on points, but he's ahead on the V count.
Yeah.
Now, Adam can't find, and not only on this match, he hasn't hit V's hardly any at all throughout the three matches. So, or the three stages of these match. Oh, now he hits fours.
Yeah, that's tough. I mean, it's, you know, it's such a tiny difference, you know, to be ahead and to be ahead with V's. But mentally, you know, like there's almost something where it's like, okay, it's easier to just stay in that fight when you know you have the V count, but it's tough when you're down V's and points here.
Yeah, well, you know, Adam would have to make up 2 points on Alan to win, because of the V count. The V count is, the V's are worth 1 point. If you think about it, because even if Adam ties Alan, he still loses.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Alan. Alan's trying to close the door on Adam. Look at that.
Oh man,
another V.
That's
I bet you he wishes he had adjusted the tuner sooner. Because, you know, he almost did it earlier, and then he kind of didn't, and then he finally got up and just changed it. And all of a sudden, man, he's gotten 4 out of the last 5 shots have been V's, and even the one that wasn't a V, it was a perfect waterline 5.
Yeah.
Now, when the guns are shooting that good, it just makes everything so much easier.
Oh gosh, just leaked it out.
Yeah.
You know, we've talked about this before, though. There's days where you just catch every barely, you know, 5, and then there's days where
you can scratch that thought, because Alan just shot a big fat 4 out there too.
Oh.
I know where you were going with that, but I don't think Alan's. I don't think this is what's happening to him.
Yeah.
But I know what you mean. Like, you know, Adam, he hit a line and it was a 4.
Yeah.
All right, so Alan's still ahead by 1 point in V's. So he had to shoot 2 more 4s to lose, and he ain't got room to shoot 2 more 4s. Well, now he has to shoot 3. So he just won. Unless he shoots a 2.
Yeah.
He'd have to shoot a 2 to lose.
Yeah, this is like you said on the last one. Take a really nice safe shot, come in with a 4 or a 5, and call it good.
Or a V, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
There's the 5.
He just won.
Man.
Wow. Tough match, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, Alan had to work for that one, no doubt. Like, that was That was pretty awesome to watch him come back on. I mean, it's always like, as an outside observer, it's always fun to watch these go to 3 stages.
I know the whole black is blur right now.
I can barely see rings. I'm glad yours the same way. I don't know.
The wind went right for like 1 shot, and then went right back to left again.
Mine's so foggy I can't see any mirage.
All right, guys, we've got 46 and 1, 48 and 4.
Now, this is something that, we're watching just a screen, right? They're actually having to shoot at the target. They're having to aim at the target. And through the mirage, what they're saying is you can't even make out the rings. The target's dancing around with the mirage. Again, the humidity, the heat. And that's probably why Adam kept messing with the scope, probably to try to clear up the rings. That makes sense. But it's tough. I mean, we're looking at a perfect clear picture of the target, but they're having to look at the actual target 1,000 yards away, which is a black face. We're seeing a gray face, but it's a black face with white rings. Yeah. And you've seen it. It just sometimes you can't even see the lines. Yeah.
Yeah. We call it the bouncing blob.
Yeah. So
it's tough. That was a hell of a match, man. Now, you called that one ahead of time. That was a great match to watch. And again, every match or every stage, just like, it seems like, oh, well, he won. But I mean, he won.
Yeah. I mean, it was literally by that much. It's crazy. I just knew this was going to be a good one simply because of the competitors. I mean, these guys are at V2 finale, right? They're good competitors. That's how you get to the V2 finale. But
exactly.
Great match, man. So Alan moves on or remains on the winner circle, on the winner bracket, and Adam goes to the loser bracket. He can still fight his way back, but it just gets a little bit tougher because from now on, every match that Adam shoots is an elimination match.
Right.
He loses one more time.
No pressure there.
Yeah, there's pressure all around, but yeah. Very.
And keep in mind, these guys are fighting for what, about $3,000 worth of cash and prizes at first place for TR. I mean, that's a big chunk of change to be shooting for.
Oh, well, I mean, V2 champion. Now forget the money. You know what I mean? This is literally invite only, top shooters in the country, U.S. and Canada. Mm-hmm. I mean, just to be a winner at V2 finale is it's a huge accomplishment. Yeah. On top, you add all the money and the prizes. Yeah, but great match. Anyway, well, guys, if you guys haven't subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting for? Like this video, share with your friends, and leave a comment below. Leave a comment, and that's all. Anything else, John?
Well, like I always say, if you like this and you think it looks fun, go out and shoot some F-class matches, get some points, and we might just be doing a video with you in it.
Exactly. All righty. Thank you. Keep them centered.
We'll see you next time.